Hello. We are finally back. I'm finally back. I actually moved out of the house, moved out of my parents' house, and that was where the computer was that I used to record everything. So I haven't been able to record anything. But now I've got a PS3, and it's old, but now I have the hardware to to record what I play. So yeah, this is all post commentary because I don't really have it set up anyway to really record audio as I'm playing the game. But we'll see how it goes. And first, I'm playing Alien Isolation because the only person I know of who watches these videos is a really big fan of the Alien franchise. So we're gonna play on medium because that's what I always play on if that's an option. Just the brightness. I kept it a little brighter than probably is recommended, just because it's a dark game and I want anyone watching this to be able to see what's going on. I'm going to try and be quiet during cutscenes, and there's going to be a lot of them in this first video. But later on, after we get these out of the way, there'll be more gameplay. You'll just have to bear with me.
Final report of the commercial starship Nostromo. Third officer reporting. The other members of the crew: Kane, Lambert, Parker, Brett, Ash, and Captain Dallas are dead. Cargo and ship destroyed. I should reach the frontier in about 6 weeks. With a little luck, the network will pick me up. This is Ripley, last survivor of the Nostromo, signing off.
So there we go. Playing, what we already knew we were playing.
Ripley? I'm Samuels. I work for the company. It's about your mother. We think we may have found her, Amanda. A commercial vessel, the Anisadora, has recovered what we believe to be the flight recorder unit of the Nostromo.
Where?
Zeta Reticula.
What did it tell you?
We don't know. The unit was taken to Sevastapol station. It's proprietorial material, so the company wants it to be collected as soon as possible. Sevastopol's a supply depot in the region. It's a permanent free port
I know what it
facility.
is.
Transit's arranged. There's a courier ship called the Torrens heading out that way in 2 days. We're going to travel out,
We?
me and another exec. And you, if you're willing. Look, Ripley, when this job came across my desk, I read the case history. I know why you're working in the region where she went missing. You're still looking, aren't you? I've been cleared to offer you a place on the Torrens if you want to come along. Maybe there'll be some closure for you.
We're awake. Oh, God, clear my throat. Sorry if you hear like clicks or like noises in the background or my phone vibrating. Just like I said, I'm using like a microphone built into the laptop, so it kind of picks up everything. Yeah, here we are. We woke up out of cryo, saved a game, and we're in a room that might look very familiar to anyone who watched Alien or probably any of the other Alien movies. I don't really remember if the cryo chamber bed things popped up in the other movies. And this part, I have played through this game. I mean, I played a bit. I didn't play a ton. I didn't beat it, and it was a while ago that I played it. So, I don't remember a lot, and that might come through while you watch me play. Here, put our uniform on, zip it up. But yeah, there will come a time when I won't have played through the parts that we're playing through. I never really liked the gathering like mechanic in this, like crafting and everything. It's great, and I know you wouldn't be able to just pick up, like ammo or whatever lying around a derelict spaceship, but you have to make everything. Like, you don't have enough glue to make a flare. These data things that I looked on. Verlaine, you on the lookout for a navigational officer. I have a friend that just lost his ship and he's looking for work. I can vouch for him, he's got good papers. Same old story, the megacorps undercut him, picked up all his clients. Contracts are getting harder to come by for smaller companies, and I'm thinking of getting out myself while I still have something to sell. Sounds like you're doing okay though. Dropped by the docks and heard you just shipped out. Sevastapol station, what a shithole. Still, I heard here, Weyland-Yutani pays well. Good luck to you. Can't beat him, right? Let's catch up when you get back. Blaine. I'm pretty sure I get lost wandering around the ship because it doesn't. I mean, you go over here, and that's me testing out the controls. There's a button to lean left or right, peek around corners, but I just stopped in the middle of the hallway and did it. So you can see there are like symbols above the doors, but there's no way to tell like what's what. You just kind of have to guess. So I wandered around for a little bit. When I came in here, I knew I had to talk to her. That's the other exec that Samuel's mentioned.
It's certainly not good. I very much
Taylor.
doubt it's morning either. Sorry. I feel like death. I don't know how you people put up with hypersleep regularly.
You get used to it.
I don't do long haul very often. Most legal execs don't travel further than the coffee machine.
I'm surprised Weyland-Yutani felt the need to send legal at all.
The loss of the Nostromo and its cargo cost the company a lot of money. It's important we find out what happened. If I can close the case with a conclusive accident report, it'll look great with my superiors. I'm sorry. That was insensitive. I realize your mother has been missing for 15 years and you...
It's okay. We'll both get what we want, right?
Have you seen Samuels? He's probably been up for hours.
I'll catch up with him.
Yeah. The radio plays music. I don't want I don't even know how YouTube stuff works, like with the copyright. If I'm not making any money from YouTube because I'm like a nobody. I'm just uploading it for one person. But if you have music in there, will it get copyrighted? Will it get taken down? I don't even know what music's on there on the radio. Anyway, this is just the Nostromo incident. I mean, if you've seen, I'm not going to read this one. If you've seen the Alien movies, you know what happened. Everybody's dead. Ripley's missing. She went on to be in other movies. But basically just the cargo and crew were lost, blah blah blah. Weyland-Yutani lost a lot of money from it. It's a bit of a black mark in history. Get the impression they don't like to mention it. Anyway, try and find the files later. Clarify some of the points. If you want, I can help you go through them. Maybe some of your luck will rub off on me. I hear upstairs they have an eye on you for something big. I'm pretty sure that was to Taylor. I didn't pay attention to the two. Yep, two and Taylor. So that's to a message to Taylor we just talked to. The Torrens manifest is basically Verlaine, Diane Verlaine, outbound return transportation for Weyland-Yutani, retrieval team to Sevastapol station. That's us. You can see Samuel C, Ripley A. That's us. Amanda Ripley. I went back and looked at. I thought they were ketchup mustard, which looks like they are. And then I think this is the part where I get a little bit lost. See, I turned around, didn't know that was a dead end. I think they could have done a little better job of making it look more like. I mean, I know this is like a decent ship, but well, we'll talk to Samuels and then I'll continue saying what I was saying.
Samuels, did you wake up early?
Well, I don't really need as much sleep as the rest of you. I was just inspecting the Torrens facilities. A well-maintained ship. I realize it's a very similar model to...
The Nostromo.
Yes, M-class. A later pattern, but close in spec.
I've worked engineering jobs on ships like this.
Of course. Is Taylor up yet? She's not a seasoned traveler. Hypersleep may have been punishing for her.
We talked. She seems nervous.
I hadn't noticed. She's a skilled executive, though. Should help us with any legal issues we might encounter.
And I think... yeah.
Approaching Sevastapol station.
Looks like we're up.
So anyway, what I was saying, I think they could have made it look like a little like dirtier, like grungier. It kind of like in the movies, it was all like the ship looked like it was falling apart, like it was fueled on like steam and oil and stuff. And everything here is like clean and very like Star Trek-y, like the new movie with like lens flares and sleek surfaces. And I get you want to make your game look nice, but I don't know, it just doesn't look really the same. There you see Samuels. He's the only reason I knew how to get to the bridge. I probably would have wandered in circles around the ship for hours and hours if I hadn't seen Samuels wandering off and followed through here. Oh yeah, that's what that dead end we went through was actually the door to the bridge. You would go through here, and here we are.
Hope you all had a restful journey.
The Torrens is in very good order for an old M-class captain.
She was a wreck when I bought her. Took a few years and a lot of contracts to refit. She pays for herself now.
You said we're approaching Sevastopol station. Are we docking?
I believe your contact is Marshal Waits, is that right? I'll hail Sevastopol and arrange boarding with him.
Good. Let's get this done.
Don't worry, Miss Taylor. Routine. In and out. Connor, how we doing?
SMG loaded and calibrated. Approach vector locked.
Prep comms so I can say hello.
Channel open, Captain.
Does everyone have their briefing documents?
You can watch the approach on the monitors.
So we're coming up on another pretty long cutscene. We're just gonna grab our briefing documents, and I'm gonna shut up.
Can we see it?
Switch to monitors. Sevastopol station.
Is that damage?
It looks like damage.
Punch up 74, tight angle.
Looks like the dry dock bay is screwed.
I can't bring the Torrens into that.
This is the commercial vessel Torrens out of St. Clair, registration number MSV7760, calling Sevastopol Traffic Control. We're carrying 3 passengers on a
Weyland-Yutani Bond. You're holding the Nostromo flight recorder unit. We request immediate permission to transfer the passengers portside over.
This Waits, Colonial Marshal, Sevastopol Station. Serious situation.
Hello, Marshal? Marshal, this is the Torrens. Say again? The station's comms seem pretty screwed up, so I fitted Samuel's suit with a radio booster. I can only keep the Torrens in transit for 24 hours.
You'll have heard from us by then.
Safe trip.
Stand by. My contract doesn't cover bloody spacewalks. It's the only option, and it's perfectly safe if you do what I tell you. Depressurizing. Oh, fuck. Hating this. Just shadow me, Taylor. You too, Samuels.
Affirmative.
Fuck happened here? My God, Ripley. You're doing good, Taylor. Just keep moving!
Taylor, Ripley, hold on!
Samuels! Taylor! Respond! Anybody! Okay.
So we made it on to Sevastapol. Yeah, that's pretty much the end of the episode. I mean, there's a few minutes left, but that's the main like section of the game we want to get through. Just to get through the opening cutscenes and like the wandering around the Torrens. It's really boring. I didn't play this game to like wander around a spaceship. Played it to see an alien. Unfortunately, we won't see an alien for like a few episodes. It doesn't appear right away, but we got on to Sevastapol anyway. And we don't know what happened to Samuels or Taylor. Or if anyone aboard the Torrens saw what just happened. Assuming they must have. I don't really remember. I think Samuels and Taylor are alive, but I don't remember like how they survived or what happens to them. I think I just barely got to where they were, like where we meet them again. So spoilers, but I'm guessing the person I'm making these videos for has already seen up to this point, or up to that point. They probably know everything that's going to happen. So it's just a matter of listening to my voice as I play and probably do really terribly. This area, even like the first area, I was like really creeped out when I was first playing. So I dashed over to save point even this time, even when I knew that, you know, what was going to happen. You'll see me save my game every chance I get. I mean, I know it's not really fun to watch someone save their game, but I wasn't going to not save my game. I think this is about the end. I'm not exactly sure where I cut the video, but yeah, I hope that this was semi-enjoyable. It'll get more interesting. There'll be more going on in future videos. Yeah, so I guess I'll keep putting these out slowly, maybe some other games too. It's kind of fun being back recording stuff, and I hope that you're enjoying it, or at least the one person is enjoying it. So I'll see you next time.